All right. Quick sound check. Test, test, test. Oops. Test, 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 test. All right. So find your comfortable spot. Sit up straight. Relax your shoulders. Okay.
Everything's gonna work.
And we're going to begin with breathing. So find your comfortable spot. And we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And as you're exhaling, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. So go ahead and inhale. As you inhale, allow your lungs to fill with air. And as you exhale, squeeze out all of the air. As you feel the air moving against the back of your throat. With each inhale, allow your spine to get longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And with each exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing, feel the ground under where you're sitting. Now, on the next inhale, we're going to raise our arms and hands above our head. If you need to, you can move your arms to cactus position. But if you can raise your hands above your head, bring the palms of your hands together on the inhale. And when you exhale, exhale through your nose now as you lower your arms and hands down. Breathing through our nose, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Try and sit up straight as you inhale, lifting your chest. Now, on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side as we exhale and lower our arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Continue moving with your breath, breathing through your nose. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now we're going to move our arms out parallel to the floor with our palms of our hands facing down. And from here, we're going to sit up straight and breathe naturally through our nose. And we're going to make as slow as possible a circle, a small circle, moving as slowly as you possibly can in one direction, a small circle. Moving as slow as you can. Now move in the opposite direction, as slow as you can. With control. Now bend your arms in cactus position with the palms of your hands facing forward, and then move your forearms together in front of your face and interlace your fingers. And then from here, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating around and flexing our wrists as much as we can. Continue breathing naturally through your nose, inhaling and exhaling when you need to. Flexing your wrists as much as you can. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. Try and keep your elbows lifted. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now straighten your arms out in front of you with the palms of your hands facing. And we're going to inhale and flex our wrists as we move our arms as far back as we can. Exhale, bring our wrists back together, fingers pointing away as we exhale our straight arms back. When you're ready to inhale, flex your wrists, fingers pointing in, stretch as far back as you can with straight arms. And when you're ready to exhale, point your fingers away, flexing your wrists as much as you can, bringing your wrists back together. Follow your breath, inhaling out and exhaling in, flexing your wrists as much as you can. One more time. Now, with the palms of your hands together and your arms straight out in front of you, we're going to inhale and reach our hands as far back as we can. Exhale, wrap your arms around your shoulders, grab your shoulder blades with your hands and lower your chin to your chest and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin, inhale, reach as far back as you can. Exhale, place the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades and lower your chin to your chest. Lift your chin and inhale one more time. Exhale, bring your arms down in front and relax. Now from here, we're going to take our right hand and place it behind us to the right side, and then take our left arm to the left side of our body. If you haven't done this before, when we inhale, you can lift your fingertips, your left fingertips straight up to the ceiling, or if you need to, you can just move your arms to cactus position. What we're going to do is inhale, reaching up, exhale, tilting to the right side, keeping our hips on the ground, reaching as far as we can on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, reaching your hand back up, and when you're ready to exhale, moving your arm and hand back down. So we're following our breath. Inhale up, breathing through our nose. Exhale, reaching to the right side, arm over your head. When you're ready to inhale, reaching back up. When you're ready to exhale, moving down. Breathing through your nose. One more time, reaching for the right side. And when you're done, we're going to switch arms. So take your left hand behind you to the left side for support, and move your right arm to the right side of your body. We're going to inhale and reach up. Exhale, reaching your arm over to the left side, keeping your hips on the ground. And when you're ready to inhale, reaching your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, and on the exhale, lowering your arm and hand down. Continue breathing and moving together as you need to. One more time, reaching for the left side. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. So separate your knees and move them under your hips. Spread your fingers wide and place your hands under your shoulders. Check that your index fingers are facing forward, and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your thighs. In cat-cow, our head moves last. Focus on moving as much as you can. We're going to inhale, keeping our arms straight, arching our lower spine, and then lifting our head And on the exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine as we arch our upper back like a cat toward the ceiling and lower our head. On the inhale, we arch our lower spine and lift our head. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Continue moving with your breath. Try and create a flow of motion with your spine. Keeping the arms straight. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your spine and neck parallel to the floor. Take a moment to just breathe through your nose. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling. And exhale, take our left hand under our right arm and relax our left shoulder and ear on the mat on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, reach, lift, twisting your torso to the left side. When you're ready to exhale, come down. Relax your left shoulder and your left ear on the ground. Follow your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down, breathing through your nose. Now in the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear down on the ground and relax, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can lift your right hand up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand if you can. Relax your shoulders and just breathe. If your right arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the mat. And we're going to inhale and lift our left fingertips one more time and exhale back down to a tabletop position. Now, we're going to do the opposite side. We're going to inhale our right hand, inhale, reaching our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso as much as we can on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your right hand under your left arm and relax your right shoulder and ear down on the ground on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, reach, twist, and lift. When you're ready to exhale, come down and relax on the exhale. Try and get your shoulder on the ground. Now the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the ground and relax, breathing through our nose. From here, if you'd like to lift your left hand up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. Take your left hand and grab your right hip, relaxing your right shoulder, breathing through your nose. The palm of your right hand should be facing up, and your arm should be straight. And if your left arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling, bring it down to the mat. And we're going to inhale one more time, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bringing our hand down, back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to go into child's pose. Spread your knees, bring your feet together, and sit your hips back on your heels as you lower your torso down to the mat and relax. Breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our right foot forward into a lower right lunge, bringing our hands up into prayer posture. Palms of your hands together. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then we're going to inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring our hands down to the floor. Now from here, we're going to get onto our left toes and straighten out our left leg with our left heel in the air. You can keep your hands on the floor and keep your arms straight and just breathe. And then lower your left knee down. And we're going to push the floor away as we pull our right foot back and bring our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. When you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture in front of your chest. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And then from here, if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then we're going to inhale, make a circle, reaching up and bring your hands down next to your left foot. And from here, we're going to get onto the balls of our right toes and straighten out our right leg, keeping our hands on the ground. And just take a moment to breathe. If you need to get on your fingertips, you can. Keeping your left knee above your left ankle in this lower lunge. Breathing through your nose. And then lower your right knee down to the ground. And we're going to push the floor away as we pull our left foot back and go back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, and before we do puppy pose, let's check that our knees are under our hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine, and we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, lowering our torso and forehead down to the ground, opening up our shoulders, keeping our hips in the air, breathing through our nose. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands in puppy pose. Take long, deep breaths. Release any tension you may feel in your shoulders. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Placing our hands on the floor, we're going to place our right toes on the ground and straighten out our right leg in this lower left lunge. So try and relax. If you need to get on your fingertips, you can. Otherwise, just place the palms of your hands on the floor. The right leg is straight. And just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Take long, deep breaths. Now lower your right knee down to the mat. And then we're going to inhale our hands up into prayer posture. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward. Keeping your hands on the ground if you can, or if you want to get on your fingertips, you can. We're going to get onto the balls of our left toes and straighten out our left leg. Keeping our right knee bent over our right ankle in this right high lunge. Breathing through your nose. Relaxing your hips as much as you can. Keeping your left leg straight. Breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. And then lower your left knee down to the ground and come up to a lower right lunge with your hands in prayer posture. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, reaching up, exhale, bring them down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And we're back now into a tabletop position. And from here, we're going to do downward dog, or if you'd like, you can do puppy pose again. If you're doing downward dog, check that your knees are under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure your index fingers are facing forward and your shoulders are rotated so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your knees. We're going to get onto the balls of our toes and we're going to push the floor away as we lift our hips into the air, keeping our knees bent. Take a moment to alternate bending your knees, stretching out the backs of your legs, breathing through your nose. Pushing the floor away with your hands, opening up your shoulders like you do in puppy pose. And just relax, breathing through your nose. Keeping your knees bent, focus on opening up your shoulders. And then lower your knees down to the mat. And we're gonna actually sit down on the mat with our legs in front of us. We're gonna spread our legs wide. Placing our hands behind us. Fingertips pointing away. Take a moment to observe your body. Make sure your toes are facing the ceiling, legs are straight, hips are on the ground. Your neck and spine are parallel to each other. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, tilt your torso forward, using your hands to help guide you forward. Inhale with your neck and spine in alignment. Exhale, gently lowering. Try not to bend your head. Lift your chest on the inhale, and on the exhale, moving forward, slowly coming down. And when you're ready, you can bring your arms in front of you. If you'd like to grab your feet or toes, you can do that as well. Breathing through your nose. Try to lift your chest. And then inhale, coming up. We're going to bend our left foot in toward our inner right thigh. And then turn our torso to face our right leg. Keeping your hands straight as far forward as they will reach. Inhale with a straight spine. And as you exhale, tilt your torso over your right leg. Reaching your hands further down your right leg. As you exhale, gently moving your torso over your right leg. As you inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your foot. And as you exhale, just allowing your body to relax. Go as far as you can, and then just breathe. Try and keep your hips on the ground. Breathing into any tension you feel. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Turn to your left knee and turn as far as you can with a straight spine. And then straighten out your left leg so it's wide open again. And then bend your right foot into your inner left thigh. Turn to face your left leg and place your hands as far forward on your left leg as you can. So make sure you're sitting on your hips. Don't try and push. If one knee is in the air, don't lift a hip just to get your knee to appear down. Focus on being balanced on your hips and just breathing into any tension you feel. So with your hands as far forward as they'll reach, inhale with a straight spine, exhale, tilt forward. Moving your hands further down your leg as your body relaxes over your leg. Try not to bend your head down, but lift your chest toward the front of your foot. And as you exhale, allow your body to relax. Breathe into any tension you feel. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Turn toward your right knee with a straight spine, rotating around to the right side. And then straighten out your legs in front of you. Scoot to the front of your mat with your knees in the air, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you slowly bring your spine down to the floor with control and stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders. We're going to lift our feet into the air and make a circle in one direction with our ankles. And then in the other direction. And then from here, we're going to allow our legs to just open and relax to the sides with our feet toward the ceiling. And just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Some people may have their legs further, their feet closer to the ground. Just find your point and breathe. And then bring your feet back together. Bend your knees, place your feet on the ground. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then inhale your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand while keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale your knees and your head back to the center. Move your arms down next to your torso. And from here, we're going to lift our feet again, reaching them up toward the ceiling. Reach our hands up to the outer edges of our feet. Bend our knees and grab the outer edges of our feet. Pull our feet down and allow your knees to come to the outside of your shoulders in happy baby pose. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet in the air, rocking side to side, massaging your spine. If you'd like, you can rock up and down as well. Releasing any tension you may feel while breathing through your nose. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down. Straighten your body out on your mat. And we're going to do the final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation, so close your eyes. Allow the heels of your feet to be separated and your toes relaxing to the sides. Move your arms away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Focus on your breath. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees and your calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then move your hands above your head and stretch your body. When you're ready, bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move to one side of your body and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then exhale with a strong breath as we lower our arms and hands down, exhaling through our mouth. So inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth with a strong breath. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.